Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, TransAaron38, coming to with some more Transformers action. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Optimus Primal. And there he is in his packaging, which is very cool. And this is his authentic packaging that he comes with. Very nice artwork going on here. We'll take a look at the artwork more after we get him out of his cardboard and plastic prison. But yeah. Let's jump right into this awesome review of the new Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Optimus Primal. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Alrighty, we got Optimus Primal out of his packaging, and yeah, he's a very cool figure right off the bat. Very cool figure. The next thing, it was like, we always gotta check and look at the new packaging here, at least. Very nice artwork with Optimus Primal there. And then he got his beast mode there. He is a Voyager class. And, very nice piece of artwork there. You got the arc up there in the volcano kind of thing going on there behind him, which is pretty cool. And you got Optimus Primal, Cybertronian writing here. And he's War for Cybertron K8 in line. On the back, you got your obligatory product shots. And you get the Maximal logo right there, which is pretty cool. You got Optimus Primal himself in his robot mode, in his beast mode. 22 steps to change. And on the other side of the packaging is that very nice same piece of artwork that we see here with the new Kingdom. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Then on the top you got the Maximal logo on top, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very neat. So that is it for the packaging. And then the other stuff in the packaging, you get you still get the same kind of Studio Series looking box insert, which is cool. And then you get a white piece of paper again. Yeah, another white piece of paper. And then you get a nice set of instructions, which is in green once again. Very nice instructions. And then you also get another collector's card, and this one here is Optimus Prime. And you see Optimus Prime right there. And then you peel this back. And this is basically another sticker. And this is Optimus Prime in the Dead Universe. So that's the Dead Universe Optimus Prime. Right there. Very cool. I like it how they're doing these with these cards. So yeah, we'll find out more. Then you got on the back here, you got the golden disc, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, 2020 Hasbro, all rights reserved. So yeah, very cool. So that goes good with my other one with Dinobot. So we got two collector's cards so far. We got Dinobot and Optimus Prime. So yeah, very cool. Moving right along, here is the figure itself. And yes, Beast Wars fans, finally we got some Beast Wars figures actually being redone. And finally, ever since Rhinox and Rat Trap from the IDW, we finally got new characters. I mean, well, finally Beast Wars characters getting redone, which is completely awesome. So yeah, so here is Optimus Primal in his nice little posed mode here. His little pose. He's actually a cool figure. The transformation on him is pretty neat, and the way he looks. And I dig the way he looks. He does come with his two swords, which is nice. Nice silver paint on the blades itself, with a nice bluish purplish looking plastic, like a really light purple, blue, or some color. But very nice. He does hold them in his hands, very tight. And his knuckles do open. His hands do open. very low stiff on this one. And you can actually leave his hand open completely, and you can still slot this down in as well. It's in there pretty good. And then the other cool thing, on the back, you got storage for his blades. There's a little spot where these tabs in. You can just tab that in on the back for storage, which is awesome. We'll do that with both of them. Show you the storage. So you can store them on the back of Optimus Primal. Yeah, very cool. Get in there on that head sculpt. Very nice. Beast Wars-ish head sculpt. Very awesome. And then you got his chest. Very nice chest with that nice sparkly stuff in the blue paint. You can tell. I do not see a faction logo right here. What did they forget to put a faction logo? Hopefully Toy Hacks gives us some Maximum and Predacon logos so we can actually give these guys some logos. So you got some nice white right here on the legs, some red, and even the piston looking leg pieces on his feet, and they moved during transformation too, which is pretty cool. So very nice. Got some little blasters on top, and yes, you can put any blast effect on his missile. So, which is pretty cool. Even if you want to, if you got the Cyber Star Screen, you can definitely do this if you want. Definitely do this. Which is completely weird, but eh. Or if you just get these ones right here. Slip those ones on. Boom, 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 boom. It's pretty cool. And you can actually flip these back completely. They're on a hinge by themselves, which is awesome. So you can just sit them back like so. Very nice. So he does have a little bit of a backpack, but that's fine. Cool little other gimmick. You push in on this button here as hard as you can, try to get it out, and then pull these up. Mine's a little stiff. So he got his arm cannons, which is pretty cool. And if you can try to get the blast effect on it, you could try. So you can get at least one on there. So you can at least get one on there. So, and then you can push them back down, and you can have the same one on this side as well. And it is on a little bit of a hinge pull up on it. Supposed to pull up on it, and there we go. So there. Very cool. So there he is, out of his robot mode. In his robot mode, like he comes packaged. Anyway, size comparison. Why not bring in the previous review we did of Cyclonus? And here's Cyclonus with Optimus Primal. Now, Optimus Primal is a smaller Voyager compared to Cyclonus, but you can actually minimize Cyclonus down with his legs if you really want to make him feel a little bit better about himself. Make him feel a little bit better. You know. Make him feel a little bit better about himself. But next size comparison. One of the Diaclone cars. Size comparison. There we go. Next up is Red Alert from Netflix. See how he looks. And of course you gotta have him with the leader of the Autobots and leader of the Maximals. There you go, there's Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal. And if you really want to, here is Bumblebee with him. Shows you a little bit more scale. There we go. So yeah, very cool figure. I was like, this guy is very cool. Definitely highly recommended right out of the box. I was like, he has lots of nice sculpted detail, lots of nice paint apps on him, and then he looks like he's hairy. It's like molded in for his beast mode, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty neat. So anyway, articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, wiggle waggly. His arms rotate all the way around, and there's this little hinge right here. It actually helps a little bit with the movement. His arms go out this way and come back, and they're on a bicep swivel right here, which is cool. Nice elbow joint right here at the breakage of the elbow, which is weird. Wrist swivel, and then you got the fingers all 4 fingers come out. You get a waist swivel, get a butt flap. I'm going to move his arms out of the way. Legs go out this far. And watch the sword here. This brings this back, bring this butt flap back, and then you get a little bit more range there. Bring this out. You can almost do the complete, someone almost like the splits. And he a very nice tight thigh swivel. Double hinged joint right here at the knee. Basically, this tabs in there to make that the knee, and the rest of this is due to transformation. You have a swivel here for extra articulation, which is awesome. And then you got his feet that pivot up and down, and you can click that in or just unclick it, whatever you want to do with it. And then his feet in the front do pivot. So go to click that back down. There we go. So there is Optimus Primal, all of his articulation. So yeah, definitely get down to transformation, shall we, of this awesome figure. You know what? I almost forgot. Need to show him with Rat Trap, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, here is Rat Trap with Optimus Primal. I'd say that's almost about like the scale-wise for the show. Maybe Rat Trap make him a little bit taller, but what do you expect, Boss Monkey? But yeah, I had to show you guys that's funny. And then another size comparison, if you had the movie Jeep Bumblebee. I actually like messing with this guy. He's cool. Size comparison there. Alright. And if you really want to, there's another Optimus Prime for you. Here's the Universe Laser Reveal the Shield, or whatever it was called. Optimus Prime. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, enough said, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? And see what this boss monkey's up to. Transform him. And do his swords. Get rid of his swords. I'm going to set them off to the side because they definitely get pegged back in for storage. And the cool thing is, if you don't want him to have his blasters, here's a little thing during the transformation. You pull this completely section back. You hear it click. You can actually hide these blasters completely in. Bring them completely in. Like if you don't want him to have his blasters in robot mode. So there's another option there for you. Anyway, I'm going to bring his arms out. And clip his shoulder blades in to his arms. There you go. Go ahead and bring this section back once again. Bring this section up. You'll hear that. Rotate. Bring this section up. Rotate his head. And go ahead and push that back down in. Going to rotate the chest piece. And clip that back into place. Now you can leave these on his blasters in his gorilla mode, but I don't. Move this piece, rotate in the back right now. Rotate this whole section like so. And his butt flap here is supposed to peg in to that little hole right there. You don't really need to peg in it, but it really pegs in hard. Listen to it. Oh, ain't gonna do that. There's a line to me this time. But it really pegs in there hard. So you really don't have to peg that in if you don't want to. Next up is his feet. You can accordion it back here. Bend it at the knee joint like so. Bring the foot up completely like that. See how that looks right there. And do the next thing again with the knee on the other side here. Bring this up. There we go. There we go. I'm going to bring his butt flap down, his backpack piece down, and bring it back to the section like that. And there is Optimus Prime in his gorilla mode. Yeah, very cool. They tried hiding the robot kibble. I'm not too mad about that at all. You got these hinges right here as well. So I'm not mad at all with that. You still get the ankle tilt from the robot mode from here. And you got his feet pivot down. So yeah, very cool. And then you can actually get him on his knees like this if you want. You just have to work with it. So there you go. You can do that. Yeah, it's a thing. I'd rather have him stand up like this. So we'll just slouch him over a little bit. Just slouch him over. But yeah, very cool looking gorilla mode. Then you can still post his swords for storage in his gorilla mode, which don't. Well, it looks okay, but yeah, it is what it is. So size comparison. Here's gorilla mode. Here is Null from Cyberverse. Size comparison there. There we go. Here's with Red Alert once again in his robot mode at least. Shows you a little size comparison. You don't really change that much in height, not too much. So it is what it is on that. And then if you had the Cyberverse Starscream that we previously reviewed. There we go. Getting in on the details, very nice. Look at the eyes. The eyes are very nice. Very nice. They did a really good job on the sculpting detail on this figure. They did a really good job. Definitely an awesome Beast Wars figure. So, very excited for that. And you still got you can swivel his legs just slightly back and forth on the bottom here. So you can give him a little bit. Get rid of those swords if you don't want them. So, yeah. Articulation in gorilla mode is basically from robot mode, basically. His head in gorilla, you can move it up here. There's a little hinge here. It moves back and forth on this. That's about it. And then it's up. You can move it up that far until you're like breaking them. And then the legs, you get the backwards knee joints. And then you got his robot knees hanging out in the back of the kibble, but it's not too terrible. So yeah, transform him back and clip his shoulder pads in. They clip into place. Optimus Primal, maximize! And tab that in. Rotate this around. Bring this up. His knees up. Clip into place. And they're little ball joints that's actually connected to the pieces here, which is pretty cool. Come on. There. Whew. There we go. Rotate his head. Rotate that head around. Bring it down. And then to get a special tool to get these blasters out. So if you got a pair of these here, just go ahead and reach in here and pull these out just to a certain point where you can get a hold of them. And then go ahead and peg this all. Oh, almost forgot. It's chest piece. And then you just peg this all back together. And there is Optimus Primal back in his robot mode. And yeah, they did a good job with this figure. I highly recommend it. I was always a Beast Wars guy. I was like, watch the show, but I didn't collect too many of the figures. Because I was more of like the cars turning into robots more kind of guy. Whenever Robots in Disguise, car robots came out after Beast Wars and Beast Machines. Beast Machines, I did get into Beast Machines a little bit more because there were some more vehicles, the Viacons and stuff, which is cool. So yeah, too bad they don't have the Maximal logo right here as a perfect spot for it. Too bad they did not print one on it. I'm sure Toy Hacks will hook us up with some labels. So yeah. So here's my review on the new Transformers Voyager class Optimus Primal. And I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this awesome review. I definitely enjoyed it because freshly out of the box, he is an awesome figure. And I highly recommend it. So yeah, very cool. More Transformers Kingdom coming in the near future. Definitely stay tuned. Definitely an awesome figure to go with your Beast Wars collection. If you never ever got the Optimus Primal, this is a nice substitute of Optimus Primal. Especially whenever you got the hidden arm cannons that's in here, which is awesome. Which is awesome, indeed. So yeah, there is my review on the new Transformers Voyager class Kingdom Optimus Primal. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check everybody's links down in the description down below as well. And hope to catch you guys next time on another awesome review. So that's my thoughts on the new Transformers Optimus Primal from Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron trilogy. And he is highly recommended. If you're a Beast Wars fan, definitely he's a keeper. He's a keeper. So, till next time, enough of me rambling on. I'm your host, Trans38. It's time to maximize!